Hello and welcome to January's Q&A. If you'd like to get your question answered in a Q&A like this one, then head on over to ask.fm/Sharmalade and I will answer your question as long as it's not too rude. Ask.fm. You and me are going to fall out. Question number 1. Are you happy? Yes, thanks for asking. If you could teleport in a game but be stuck in it forever, what game would it be? Teleport in a game but get stuck in it forever? Do you mean teleport into a game and then get stuck in it forever? Because lots of games you can already teleport in, like Guild Wars 2 you can Waypoint, you can Hearthstone in, you can Ethernet. Well, anyway, so if I could teleport into a game, which one would it be? But I'd be stuck there forever. I would probably have to say something like one of the Final Fantasy games, not like the really old retro ones, because that would suck. Imagine like only kind of walking like that constantly, that would suck. But like the newer ones, maybe Final Fantasy Online, or, oh my goodness, why did I say Final Fantasy? What was I thinking? Dragon Age. Any Dragon Age game, any of them, but not 2. 1 or Inquisition. Get me stuck in those games. First gig from Callan Woodward. I've never done a gig, I've never sang like a set or anything. I don't know if I'd be any good at it. All I know is that when I sing karaoke, which is rare, like in public, my legs shake and it affects my vibrato, so I don't generally sing it in public. Top 3 albums of all time. Also, update your Spotify playlist because it's perfect, from Callan Woodward. Why do you do this to me? Why do you guys ask me what my top 3 favourite things are? Because you know I suck at answering questions like that. So top 3 albums, I don't know. Probably something from Opeth, something from Evanescence, and something from System of a Down maybe. And also, I'm not on Spotify. If you guys are like following a Sharm on Spotify, or there's music of Sharm on, I didn't put it on there. I don't know how it got on there. Someone put it on there, it's not me. So I don't know what that playlist is that you're referring to, and I apologise. It's very rare to see a woman play video games, is it? They're very few and far between, are we? And it's nice to see in a very one-sided story. I hope this will inspire you. You're a rare like ice that never melts. I know this is not a question. Good luck, Sharm. May illuminate your path. Thanks. Have you ever thought of acting? What kind of film or genre would you imagine yourself starring in? And that is from Maxim Kakitsev. Maxim. I have thought about acting, but I only when I was like a kid, and I used to like act with my cousin. When I worked at this off licence called Threshers, it's shut down now. I worked with this guy called Paul, and we loved The Office, still do. And Paul used to bring in you could get the scripts, the office scripts of every single episode, and we used to sit there and act when we should have been working. If you were able to get rid of one type of pest, which one would it be? Pest. What do you do if you can't sleep at night? Oh, everything. Like everything. Generally I find, well, I've been sleeping really well lately. I've been sleeping right through the nights. It's been absolutely brilliant. But I've got one of those sleeping patterns that's ridiculous. Like it can just completely turn on its head for no reason whatsoever. And it's very frustrating. But I find that if I can't sleep, I just get up because I hate lying in bed trying to get to sleep. It's so boring. Sleeping is boring. Sleeping is fun. Trying to get to sleep is boring. It's just boring. I hate trying to get to sleep. Ian can fall asleep in like a second. I'll be talking to him and he'll fall asleep and I'll go, Ian, like I'll be going, oh yeah, so I was like kicking the crap out of some guy on this game and it was brilliant, and then he starts snoring. I go, Ian, and he opens his eyes and he goes, how long was I asleep for? And I'm like, you was asleep half a second? And he's like, oh, I had the craziest dream. And I'm like, how could you have? You was asleep for half a second. But I'm the complete opposite. I take hours to get to sleep usually. And it's always because I get like really motivated. I'll get into bed and I'm like, I can't wait for tomorrow. I cannot wait for tomorrow to begin. I want it to be tomorrow now. And then I can't switch off because I'm all excited about what I'm doing the next day. What kind of dog do you have? And that's from Chris. My dog is a Springer Spaniel. She's called Maggie. She's liver and white, but I think she might have a crossbreed of collie in her. I'm not sure, but she's got the whole border collie look about her. Did you ever play with the thought of playing Minecraft? I've seen Minecraft a lot. Ian's played it once or twice, not for very long though, and I don't get it. I don't understand. It seems like a Lego, like a video game version of Lego. You build your own like stuff and then other people can come and check it out, I think. Can they? They can come onto your server or something, I don't get it. I know it's like massively popular, but it's not for me. If you could bring it back after life, would you eat a cat? What is up with you? What kind of question's that? What's your favourite food? Oh, I think I answered this one last Q&A. I really like sushi. I find that it's a really sort of easy food to eat and it's filling, but it's quite healthy as well, apart from the rice. Mind you, sushi's pretty much like 90% rice, isn't it? That can't be healthy. Do you believe crying is a sign of weakness? Personally, I don't, and that's from Kitty Cat. Crying's not a sign of weakness, it's just an expression of emotion. I wouldn't class that as weakness. Because the thing is, some people cry through joy, you know, it's not just through sadness, it can be through anything really. Being a woman, I can relate to crying at anything. Does anybody ever see that? Oh my goodness, I need to find this, wait. Right, so this is, I can totally relate to this, right? This, I don't know where I saw it. I think I saw it on Twitter, but I've just gone on Google now to find it. But it's a list and it says, reasons my wife is crying. And this is like, I think they could be describing me here. She found out swans can be gay and thought it was really nice. She was hungover and saw a picture of a piglet. I waited until it was dark and pretended to be the, I don't know what a Babadook is, but he said he pretended to be a Babadook. The fluffy bunny escaped from an Arctic fox in a documentary. I'm already welling up. There were no biscuits in the house. She remembered swans can be gay. I tried to hold her hand when she wasn't expecting it. I cooked her dinner after a long day. She watched a video about a dog. That's just me there, right there. But I don't think crying's a sign of weakness. Madness, maybe. Hello Sharm, if you don't mind me asking, I'd like to know if you'll be playing other MMO games in the future. If so, would you consider making a series on them? Just a heads up, series as in recording from the start and only cutting things like grinding. Thanks for your time, regards, Full Moon. Well, this was, I don't believe that this was asked 10 months ago. I believe it was 4 months ago and Ask.fm are lying to me right now. But since 10 months ago I have played so many MMOs. I've played ESO, Guild Wars 2, Rift, Neverwinter, Aeon, loads. Final Fantasy Online, did I say that? I've started WoW again, Diablo, loads. Shroud of the Avatar. I had to actually delete a load of games on my computer because they were taking up so much space. It's not even funny. Like I've got an SD thing and it's 250 gigabytes and I've got about 80 gig left and my computer's suffering for some reason. I'm concerned. I need to get rid of some games. But do you know how hard that is to do? Do you know how hard it is to delete games from your computer? It's extremely hard. It's a life-changing decision because you're saying to yourself, I'm not going to play this game for ages. Because if you uninstall something like ESO with all those patches, that's a commitment. Because next time when you go and play that again, you've got all those patches to get. Right, so I'm going to end it there for now because I want to. I hope you're having a wonderful week so far, and if you want to get your question answered in a Q&A like this one, you can just head on over to ask.fm/Sharmalade and I'll do my best to answer it. There is a backlog. I'm going from apparently 10 months ago to now, so there might be a bit of a wait. maybe 10 months, but it will get answered eventually, unless I die or something. Have a wonderful week and I'll see you soon. Bye!